Denny and a couple of our top players here. So we'll go ahead, Donna, if you want to start with an opening statement, introduce the athletes you brought, and then we'll go with some questions.
Great. At the end of the table here, we have Chelsea Utting. She's in her second year here at Penn State, transfer from Marquette, but a junior on our team. And right beside me here, Devin McCluskey, a freshman from Kent, England. Originally from America, though, so there's no accent. Sorry. Darn. But anyway, this past week they played 1 and 3, and you know, are big parts of our lineup. So wanted to bring them here today to speak to you guys. So.
How's the season gone so far for you? What's your impression of the season at this point?
It's going well. I mean, we're definitely positive. I still think we've got a lot of things to work on. You know, the tests keep getting a little bit harder as our season goes, and so we've got to make some improvements and be aware of where we need to make those changes and adjust accordingly. So sometimes that's tough if you're coming off a win to see, but we just had a meeting this morning, so I've got a list. At 4 p.m. we're having a team meeting. You can join.
Can you talk a little bit, I would put it in terms of kind of how excited you are that your roster is relatively young. And I know that can be a little frustrating is the wrong word, but sometimes you can look out there and go, boy, we're young. But that also has to send you home in the evening going, man, we are.
Yeah.
Expound upon that.
Well, I think it's been, our freshmen have been really great, and you know, Dev's kind of leading the pack there, and you know, has been solid at her position and really stepped in and made a huge impact for us in doubles as well, and so it's really exciting for us. The future's really bright, so we want to keep moving in that direction, keep up with that tradition. You know, some of the inexperiences have hurt us a little bit here and there, but I feel like everybody's been really receptive, and we're just growing mentally with our games as well as physically. So, and the fall's a great test, you know, and we try to prepare the kids as much as possible for, you know, the spring season, and you know, they're just really receptive, and everybody's on board, which has been very, very nice, and the freshmen are showing some of their maturities as well, and how they want to improve their games. So it's been a great group, and you know, then we've got Chelsea and some of the older girls kind of showing the younger ones the ropes. So it's been really nice this year. So I'm pleased.
Chelsea, can you talk a little bit about being that #1 player? This is kind of your first go.
Yeah, well, this was my first match at #1. Usually I'm playing #2, and then me and Petra play #1 doubles. But you know, as long as the team wins, I could be playing 6. It doesn't matter to me. And but what Coach is saying about having a younger team, it is really exciting to be able to look down and like feel confident with the freshmen that we have, knowing that this is their first time around. I think they've handled it really well, and they're really competing. And you know, I love having the little ones around. This is our first year with This is my first year with freshmen, because I was the only freshman coming in at my first school, and last year we didn't have any freshmen because me and Nina transferred in. So it's kind of fun having like new ones to show around and like show them the ropes. She's my little one, except for Jack. She's not my little one.
Well, do you approach playing in the #1 slot any differently at all, or is it just playing tennis?
So just a match, another chance to get a W. You know, take it as it comes. And the thing is, especially with our team and playing at such a high level, from 1 through 6, every match is going to be good. It's not much of a difference in level of play. You know, it's just a number.
Devin, freshman, #3 spot in the lineup, playing a lot, playing important matches. Does this phase you, or is this kind of what you expected it to be?
I don't know. It doesn't faze me as much. I feel like as a freshman I can go in and, you know, just play because I don't have anything to lose. But then at the same time I've got everything to lose because I don't want to let my team down. I want to win at 3 for my team more than anything. So it phases me a little bit. This weekend I had some jitters, but other than that, like, I just like competing, and I like competing for someone other than myself, as odd as that is. I like competing for a team. that's why I love college tennis and why I chose to play college tennis.
How have you found Penn State so far? Kind of in general, just as a school, the academic, how have you found it?
I love Penn State. I didn't think I was going to be that student that was just all about their school and was just going crazy about their school, but I really am about Penn State. I love it. I love the academics. I love the campus. I love my team. Like, you know, it's hard being a freshman and adjusting, but I just love the school, and each day I kind of wake up and I'm like, you know what, I love Penn State, and I love coming to Penn State. So, yeah, I'm very happy.
What are your thoughts on Big Ten? Obviously, still about a month away from Big Ten match. What do you think of the conference?
It's tough. You know, we sent 3 teams, I think, to the National Indoor. It was Michigan, Nebraska, and Northwestern, and they're all, you know, doing really well. I mean, I feel like, you know, this is, you know, ranking-wise, I think we topped out at 46 last year. We're 48 right now. I mean, we're still being that for us. You know, we're really making strides forward, but you know, there's 5 teams or so in front of us in the rankings. I mean, it's getting tougher, and you know, it keeps getting better, and I like that. I like the challenge. So it's going to be tough. You know, we've got to be ready for these teams coming up, and I think Ohio State's in about 2.5 weeks, so they're our travel partner, so we play them a little bit earlier. But you know, everybody's good, so we definitely don't want to take anyone lightly, and you know, they're all doing very well. So.
How different is your approach to this half of the season with dual matches versus the first half of the season?
So fall versus spring is kind of, gosh, that's a good question. That's kind of a loaded question. You know, in the fall, obviously with the freshmen, it was different than maybe how we dealt with some of the upperclassmen. But we're all about development. So the bottom line, if I could blanket and say one thing, it's really important for us to develop our games, play tough competition, go to some of those tournaments that, you know, we went to Texas. That was a good challenge for us, and you know, sent some kids to All-American. And so being able to play and be in that atmosphere is really important to us, and it's important for us to develop our games. So. But in the spring, it's obviously a lot busier with the travel and whatnot. And with the freshmen, just kind of getting used to the team concept, you know, coming from an individual sport where a lot of them haven't had the opportunity to play for a team is different. So just trying to get them to buy into that team concept is really important for us as well.
Have you given any thought looking far forward? This might not necessarily be one that's technically answered by the athletes, but the Big Ten is expanding.
Sure.
A couple East Coast schools. Does that excite you a little bit in terms of maybe the harshness of the travel, or does that make you go, wow, now we've got 2 more people to recruit against here on the East Coast?
Sure. I'm a little mixed. You know, I'm really excited about, you know, the Big Ten expanding. I think that it's great. You know, we're having conference calls right now about, you know, are we going to play everybody in the conference? So there's a lot of valid points on both sides, whether we play, you know, an abbreviated schedule or a full schedule with everybody. You know, with all these super conferences, it sounds like that's becoming more of the trend, where the conferences are requiring their teams to play each other, you know, every single team in the league. So it sounds like we might be moving in that direction. I'm not real sure. So we still have some debating to do upon that. But it's always nice to have a school that's closer that we're playing. You know, maybe you create that rivalry. I mean, the closest Big Ten match for us is Ohio State. So that's I think that part is very positive. But we're excited about it. I mean, change, you know, it's always can be good, and you know, I haven't played those teams before, so be a new challenge.
Devin and Chelsea, for each of you, what's the one thing you're looking forward to most here in the spring conference?
Well, for me, I just love Big Ten play because it gets you a chance to compete against the best countries and the best schools in the country. Plus, they're in conference, so you just got Big Ten pride. I don't know. This is my favorite. I can't wait for Ohio State match. Gets it going.
Well, all the upperclassmen have told me season's just the best part of the year, school year for us. So I guess I'm excited to see what it entails and get to have that first experience. And we're already really rowdy, and it's not even Big Tens yet. So I'm kind of excited to see that even get better with Big Tens.
Anything else? All right, great. Thank you, ladies. very
Thanks,
much.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.